All right. For this film study, we are going to watch Ryan and Dennis from the May 30th, 2026 Smoker at No Nantum. And from memory of this one, I know Ryan, some of your issues are that lean, and that's something we really got to start paying attention to, because it's almost like a first baseman, and reaching out to get the ball is sort of what we're looking at here with the type of lean that you're doing on punches. So without any further ado, let's take a look at Ryan. All right, I'm just going to get rid of the sound because I always find it a little troublesome. All right, and a nice way to establish the jab on the way out. Just that's just a great boom. We're bell rings. We're establishing the jab. We're not running into the 50-50. We get that little side, and then I like that. And then right away, we establish the jab. And Ryan, great job. Upstairs and downstairs work with that jab. Just well done. And defensively responsible. This is where you could see you get in the weird positions with those legs. But other than that, that was just an excellent beginning. Nice. Good exit. And see how the legs are going to be an issue. You'll hear a lot of so I'll try to not do that so much. Thanks for moving that ball. We have a tendency of you flip that jab out. It sort of flips. Nice wedge. Great cross. And what's really interesting too, Ryan has a habit in the gym of being one punch at a time. And what I'm liking here, Ryan, you're throwing more than one punch at a time. See, right there, trip into a triple jab. You could see. I want to back that up. I want to slow that down a bit, um, because it is such an issue for you. I mean, look at this. Look at that step. I mean, this is where are you? Let's watch that again. So as we move, boom, that back foot moved first. So at the gym, so that's going to be 10 burpees. We brought the front foot to the back. That's better. All right, now we're going to move forward, and you bring that. This is bad. This is just a bad move. Do not bring your feet together. Do not bring that back foot first to go forward. And so it's a great attempt at a two, and you are loaded the fuck up for it. He's going to miss the three because you are so long. All right. So that's just something we got to fix. And see, and I like the movement. The lateral movement. You're moving right. You're moving left. This is a great position for that wedge block. So we had another. We did a video for Mayhem on his about dot when there's someone faster about just sort of just getting away, creating space so that you're able to see what's happening and you're able to kind of negate their speed because then they have to close distance and you'll be able to see things coming. And Ryan's sort of doing that here, which I like. I like, but it's more subtle. So it's not so much as it's just nice little steps. Nice wedge block. And just good stuff. Good stuff, Ryan. And I like it. That so we have that nice jab and a slip to the right, and you could see the overextension. Now, this is a great sort of screenshot moment. If you look this right hand to go right there, that's just this is one of the reasons why that first baseman's extension is really dangerous. It's yet another reason why. That I liked. And again, I like this is good. It's too long, but it's the right move. It's the right time. It's the right thing to do. It's our execution's just off. That's just just reps and fixes. But it was good. I liked the I liked that nice escape. I liked that jab with the slip, and then you got lucky there on that exit. So if we watch that exit, you got super lucky there. And nice. Again, I like the footwork. I like the movement. I like too when you choose to stand, you find a spot that you want to own, and then that's that forward momentum. What we saw right there, and nice exit. So the exit again. There are exits where you put something in between. I do like you. You had a nice guard going back. I'm a bigger fan of putting something in between, but I think in that moment, that worked. I like this here coming forward. Now on this, an exit one way or the other. The step back, the exits. I like the forward here, and then circling. Nice use of the jab, nice use of the 1-2. That's a little wild. And we miss it. I know what you're feeling. I know that you're feeling, well, I'm missing when I'm short. I need to be long. I understand that. But when you're long, when you go into that first baseman catch, you're too long. And you might connect, but then you have no, then you're kind of stuck. And this way, at least you're not stuck. And then some jabs. Jabs would have helped here. Nice disengagement. And then right around here, some jabs. See how Dennis is working that jab, that lead hand? Nice right hand. A good and good defense position, Rye. And we're sort of flicking that jab. Not terrible. All right, let's go to great round. Let's go to round two. Let's see, Ryan, round two. Again, let's see how that started. So here we start in the 50-50. Nice right hand. And nice give and get, little give and go, little give and get. And I like how you're sort of adding some pressure. When we add some pressure, I'd like to see you coming behind something. You both disengage here. Nice head movement. And right there, Ryan, that jab, maybe a double jab or a feint into a jab. And now, nice right hand. Good one, too. Good one, too. And that little disengagement. And I like what Dennis is doing there. So if you watch what Dennis is doing, Dennis is in the white with blue headgear. Dennis is working those jabs to the air, and then closes that circle and comes in and then lands a couple. So Ryan, what we need to do here is we got to start jabbing. You got to start mounting some jabs because we're letting Dennis get the work, and we're down to one punch at a time. Nice slip. And now what we need, now here, jab. So you just came forward, which is good, but we didn't come forward behind anything, and we didn't come forward with the hands in a smart position. We're just walking straight. So let's see where Dennis is when we're walking straight. So everybody saw that, right? Dennis's hands went right up into guard. Dennis is ready. Dennis is ready to work. And Ryan, you're not ready to work. You're walking forward. Let's watch that again. So you can see I want you to watch Dennis. So what I want is everyone watch what Dennis does. Don't watch Ryan. Watch Dennis. Watch Dennis. Right there. So you see, boom, gets ready. He's like, okay, he's not here yet, and Dennis is ready to work. And now if we watch Ryan, Ryan just casually just walks and stops. So Ryan, what we need to do is either come in behind the binoculars or come in jabbing. See how you had your hands there? That you can walk in. If we back up a little bit, you can walk in like this. It's dangerous, but you could put your hands here and sort of weave, sort of like light weaves just your way in. You'll take shots, but they'll be on the gloves, but it's applying pressure. It's better than just walking towards somebody with the hands down. And this is a great position for Dennis. You can see even Dennis is a little bit long here, and then no counters. So, for example, we come in, we boom, right there. You come up with a shot. All right, so we'll work on that. And now, see, that's good. You're starting to get the jab going here. And what we just need more jabs. We need more stuff that we got to come behind the jab. This thing's freaking me out. The Boys season one trailer, Young Homelander. It's just freaking me out. I don't like that kid. I like what Dennis is doing with the lead hand. So if we watch what Dennis does right here with that lead hand, occupies the space. Right there, right. That's good stuff. That's very good stuff. That little shimmy. Now, see how the jab's coming back a little bit low? You're safe enough because position where you are. But what you can do, as well as jab, and just move right in. Nice head movement. Nice right hand. And good, and that's a good guard position, and I know that's your go-to. I know it's your go-to, and I know that we try to work on different guard positions. That is definitely a good one for you, and we just got to figure out how to get you to counter from there as well. So that'll be sort of our new thing. Well, not our new, what we're for our training to add on for counters. Now, a hindsight 2020 type of thing, a check hook could have been appropriate here as you're going back. Right here. Nice da. So let's walk. Beautiful. A little da and around the ring. So those are just footwork drills that we do. We do a footwork drill called da, which is just like it sounds like da. That's the sound you would make as you take those sort of da, three little not hops, but three moves around. Around the ring is what Ryan's doing now, where you can go all the way around the ring like that. And that's one thing if you watch the Mayhem video where moments of that just to kind of shake the etch a sketch and have a whole new board to play with. So I really like this exit rye. That's just a great and smart. It's just great because Dennis has momentum here. He's landing some nice shots, and here, and then what I like here, you're like, yep, okay. I don't like the feet coming together, but I love it. Set you up for a new position, and you got some good working after. I mean, just great. I know it doesn't. It's if you're watching this, it doesn't feel like a lot of time. Let's get out the stopwatch, and let's just pay attention to this for a sec. So 4 seconds. So that might not seem like a lot of time, but ready. Let's bear with me here. That was 4 seconds where Dennis wasn't able to work. Dennis wasn't able to do anything, and Dennis didn't know what was going on. So let's ready for just bear with me here. All right, let's see how long I'm quiet for. So here we go. That's 4 seconds. That feels like a long time. Another quick, just humor me. Another quick exercise. Take a exhale and hold your breath for 4 seconds. So ready? Exhale. Hold your breath. That's 4 seconds. All right, thank you for humoring me. It just 4 seconds is a long time. When you have 120 seconds, let's say you get 5 of those in a round. That's that's math. That's 20 seconds. All right. So let's just go back. I just like this. Look at all. I mean, all that time, brand new position, and look at and he's able to get some things in. Dennis working some nice jabs. See, Dennis. Now here we go. So watch Dennis's jab. So watch what you could do with just a jab and movement. Jab. Look at that jab. Boom. Stops Ryan. Jab. Jab. Then a nice 7 downstairs. Jab. Jab. That jab sets up other punches. Then just the cross. Then there's that jab again. Then there's that jab. Then it sets up more punches. And Ryan, this is where we're starting to get a little sloppy. I dig that you're southpaw here. Let's take advantage of it. And then you switch back to orthodox. That's fine. I would have liked to have seen you stay southpaw a little bit longer. And I understand that you're tired. I believe me. I get it. I get it. But I'm very impressed here with Dennis's jab work. I didn't go back far enough. Sorry. Nice cross. All right, I missed it. Anyway, Dennis is able to use his jab to set up a whole bunch of work. And notice you buy some time when you go southpaw. There's a moment of what's going on here, and I like the physicality there, Ryan. And then we dot up. We could have kept going a little more around the ring, but what did we do? Did we dot that out there? Hold on. Da. Yeah, nice da. Now, Ryan, the missed opportunity, a great da. We could have walked in with a jab. Da. Reset. Boom. Well, you did. Okay. Okay. Da. Got it. You can see that the jab was a little bit of a tired jab, which I understand. It's been 3 rounds. I get that. And notice how Dennis's punches come straight, like those 1-2s. Nice hooks, nice jab, and watch his 1-2s. They go straight down the pike. And right, what happens is a lot of times you swing for the fences. There's no setup punches to set up those shots for the fences. Anyway, so that was just very good, just good stuff. The big takeaways for me for this are we've got to work on your first baseman punches. We gotta shorten those up. Not as egregious as they are at the gym. Couple here, but not as bad, not as many. And counters. We got to work on countering and entrances. So we'll work on those. For those of you working at home watching, the footwork bases that were very helpful with this round were Da-Da and Around the Ring. I do have some videos on an intro into Da-Da and an intro into Around the Ring. If you're interested, drop me a note. I can send it to you. If you want your own film study based on your shadow boxing, bag work, partner drills, sparring fights, whatever the case may be, drop me a note. We'll get one out for you. This is Todd Paris, Lucky Punch Boxing. Ryan, really good work.